It will be an exciting weekend at the Terry Fox Athletic Facility, the site of the Canadian Track and Field Championships.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Our own track star, CTV Morning Live host Rosie Etta, moderated a panel featuring some of sport's biggest stars answering questions from young athletes on the Lions Track and Field Club. Interesting side note, Rosie won her first national in 400-meter hurdles at Terry Fox way back in 1988. And we had a chance to chat with one of the fastest men in the world this afternoon, Canada's Andre De Grasse. He will not be winning any championships this weekend, sharing some news with us during our interview. Thanks so much for doing this.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
So one of your co-runners there was asked about the pressure on this stage. Of course, you have competed on the biggest stages in the world. Here at the Canadian Nationals in Ottawa, how does that feel? How does that rank?
Yeah, I mean, it's always a little bit of pressure. I mean, competing at home, to be honest, because like my teammate said, you kind of compare it. You kind of compare every competition, the same. You don't try to do anything different. But yeah, there's obviously a little bit more expectations because, you have your family, you have your friends, you want to do well in front of them. So I always treat that as something pretty special to me, especially when I come home and I don't get much opportunities to compete at home. But yeah, I just have fun. I enjoy the moment, and I try not to put too much pressure on myself in that moment.
What are your expectations for yourself this weekend?
Well, unfortunately, I was actually going to announce it, but you'll be the first to know on CTV. But I won't be competing this weekend. I actually picked up a little bit of a tightness a couple weeks ago with my hamstring, so I'm going to play it safe and not do any extra damage that I need to do. So I'll just be here this weekend, signing autographs, doing meet and greet, taking pictures, and just hanging out with my fans and making sure that everybody gets a chance to see me.
Well, they appreciate that you're still here. Obviously, lots of fans in this Terry Fox facility. It's a long season, right? And you have to manage that type of thing. Are you feeling like you're going to be good then for Japan or before?
Yeah, for Worlds. I have about 5-6 weeks, so I should be good. It's just a little bit of tightness in my hamstring, so I don't want to risk it and make it worse. So I think I should be okay to go. I mean, obviously you play it day by day and you see how it goes, but I'll be getting a lot of treatment out here from the team doctors here, making sure that I'm ready to go when it matters. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to have a good time still here this weekend, cheering on my teammates and of course just seeing my fans. So I'm looking forward to getting a chance to do that.
You were asked which race you maybe had won that you didn't expect to. You said you mostly expect to win races. And what was your most memorable race, which is a question I'm sure you get very, very often. You didn't pick the 200 meters in 2016 in Rio.
I mean, it was the 200-meter semifinals. Of course, everybody kind of remembers that moment between me and Usain Bolt.
A little smile.
Yeah, with the smile. It was a great moment, of course. Looking back at it, especially in that moment, you don't know, but after the fact, and you see it on TV, see it on social media, you're like, wow, it was a big moment. But I always remember that first medal I won at the Olympics in the 100 meters. I mean, just getting on the podium for the first time, being a young kid. I was 21 years old at the time, I believe. And just getting that medal, I was so excited, so happy. Everybody was so proud of me, and that's kind of where I kind of made a name for myself. So I always kind of compare that moment, and of course, just competing at home at the Pan American Games the year before. Those are kind of like my two favorite moments.
Love that. Okay, can I tell you about my favorite Andre De Grasse moment?
Yeah.
So I was in Rio. Loved watching you guys. Saw some of your stuff live for the silver medal performance.
Right.
I was in a newsroom. I was the only Canadian in the newsroom. We're watching it. Everyone's gathered around me. And when you came in second, everyone turns to me and claps me on the back. They're cheering for me like, yeah, Canada. I was like, that was my win. That was my Olympic moment. So thank you for that.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. I mean, it's great hearing stories from yourself and other people when they tell me, when they watch that moment. So it definitely brings a lot of joy to me.
Have you and Usain Bolt stayed in touch over the years?
Yeah, of course. I see him at a lot of events. We're both sponsored by the same company, shoe company Puma. And then, of course, I saw him at an event last year in Miami. It was good to catch up with him, see what he's up to in retirement. But, great guy. Of course, he gives great advice as well. And it also helps me towards my later part of my career.
Doesn't have to make a trip to Ottawa to cheer you on since you're not competing, but maybe we'll get him another time. Let me ask you about Olympics going forward, and are you thinking about the next one and LA?
I mean, LA would be a full circle moment for me for sure. I mean, I went to school out in LA. It's kind of where I got my start and started to make a name for myself out there when I went to school and I won the NCAA championship. So definitely, I mean, that would be a full circle moment, competing there at the Coliseum, my apartment was right down the street from there when I went to school. So yeah, just having fun, and of course, yeah, I think that would be a great moment. 3 years away, I mean, but definitely looking forward to that, and just taking it one day at a time, and continue to strive for greatness as well.
Thank you so much, Andre. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.